Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We are seeing the summary of the 10 principal Upanishads. The last and final one, Brihadaranyakopanishad, we are seeing. We have completed 2 chapters summary, Brihadaranyaka. Today we are entering into the 3rd chapter summary. 3rd chapter summary of Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. There are 6 chapters, 3 kandams. Each kandam contains 2 chapters. First kandam, Madhu kandam, we have completed. Now the middle one, that is second kandam, consisting 3rd and 4th chapters. This kandam is known as Madhu kandam aparam, that is Muni kandam. Second kandam is known as Muni kandam, that which contains 3rd and 4th chapters. Yajnavalkya Muni alone is the teacher here, therefore this kandam is known as Muni kandam. And another name is Upapatti kandam. Upapatti means logic. Logic is highlighted in this Brahmanam, in this chapter. Therefore, it is known as Upapatti kandam. Upapatti kandam. Muni kandam or Upapatti kandam. These 3rd and 4th chapters are predominantly Vedantic chapters, where Jiva Swarupam and Ishvara Swarupam highlighted. So fully Vedanta predominant chapters, kandam. Totally there are 9 Brahmanams. Brahmana means sections. Brahmana means don't think there are 9 Brahmanas. In Brihadaranyakopanishad, the section is known as Brahmanam. There are 9 Brahmanams. 92 mantras are there. Just I will give you the bird eye view, a layout of this 3rd chapter. First 3 Brahmanams deal with Upasana. First 3 Brahmanams are Upasana Pradhana Brahmanams, meditations. Upasana means meditations. Then later 5 Brahmanams, that is 4 to 8th Brahmanam. 4 to 8 Vedanta Pradhana Brahmanams. Vedanta Pradhana Brahmanams, the middle portion. 9th Brahmanam is Upasamharaha, conclusion. So Vedanta portion is very, very important portion in this chapter. What is the background here? Janaka, you know, all of you, Janaka, Sita's father. Janaka Maharaja was doing a great yaga or yajnam. Since he is a great king, he performs that yaga elaborately. In a huge manner he conducts that yaga. And he invites all Panditas, Vedic Panditas from all over. And many Panditas, Brahmanas attend that yagam. After completing that yaga, Janaka Maharaja decided to honor great scholars. He decided to find out who is the great scholar so that I can give Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, or Chudamani. Now music season they are giving lot of titles, awards. So let me award or reward those scholars and who is caliber, having the caliber, real Vedic knowledge. You want to find out. Then many Brahmanas are very much interested because he is going to give a very huge reward. Because huge yaga, you should not give only 100 rupees or 1000 rupees. Okay. According to that yaga, you have to give dakshina also. So what he has announced, whoever claimed that he is the great scholar by showing his knowledge, scholarship, all Brahmanas have to agree this person alone is a great scholar. Then I am ready to give 1000 cows, sahasram, 1000 cows I will give, not ordinary cows, healthy cows, and those cows' horns also covered, decked with gold, full and full gold, not golden horns. Golden and chumma and the rake madri panni light appadilla, and a lot of gold. Dasha dasha padaha padaha annar. Namme like severin we say, those days, one horn ke dasha dasha padaha, so many that measurement those days. Like that I will give. Then what happened? Agnavalkya also there in that Yajnashala, and he asked his disciple Samashrava, "Oh Samashrava, come here, come on, take all these 1000 cows, take all these 1000 cows." Then Ashvala, the priest of Janaka court, he asked Agnavalkya, "Hey Agnavalkya, how can you take 1000 cows? First you have to declare you are the great scholar. Without declaring that you are the great scholar, how can you take all these cows?" Then Agnavalkya said, "I do not know I am a great scholar or not, but I am in need of 1000 cows." I do not know that I am a great scholar or not, but I need 1000 cows. Okay, you ask any questions you have, then I'll answer. Agnavalkya said. When Agnavalkya said like that, nearly 7 challengers, priests are ready to ask, pose questions to Agnavalkya. Among them one lady also, Gargi, Brahmavadini Gargi also there. So totally 8 great giants, Vedic knowledge those who are having, they are all challenging that Agnavalkya. Agnavalkya said, "Yes, I am ready to answer. One by one you can come and ask." So like that, each Brahmanam is in the name of that Brahmana who is the questioner. All 8 Brahmanas. One Brahmanam only is not on the name of Brahmanas. I will tell you when that Brahmana comes. This is the background. Now Yajnavalkya is going to answer the questions asked by the Pandits. First Brahmanam will enter. I will give the brief summary of each Brahmanam. First Brahmanam is known as Ashvala Brahmanam, because Ashvala, the priest of Janaka, is the challenger here. Janaka Raja's Purohita, Asthana Purohita. In this Brahmanam, Ashvala Brahmanam, there are two topics. First topic is Karma Sahita Upasanani, meditation upon Devatas along with rituals. Karma Sahita means along with rituals. Karma Sahita Upasanani, meditations. Meditation upon Devatas along with rituals, they are known as Karmanga Upasanani. These technical terms are very beautiful. If you start developing interest in that technical, first we don't like to note all those technical terms. Essence but you have to develop interest in those technical terms. In long run, it is very useful for you. Therefore, now itself you can note very, very important significance is there. Karmanga Upasanani, rituals, meditations along with rituals. So meditations cannot be practiced without karma, ritual. Kevala Upasana should not be practiced. One has to do ritual, after the ritual one has to do meditation. Independently one should not practice meditation. So therefore the rituals, meditations are the parts of ritual. They are part. That's why Anga means part. Part of that ritual, meditation. Then second topic is known as Sampat Upasanam. Sampat Upasana means a type of upasana in which an ordinary ritual you visualize an ordinary thing, a superior thing you visualize. Nikrishta vastuni utkrishta bhavana. That is called Sampat Upasana. Sampat means what? Sampat, superior, wealth and artha. That Srestha, Utkrishta bhavana on inferior objects. That is called Sampat Upasanam. For example, Shastra says, here when you daily take food, regular food, whatever you eat, look at that food as a Prana Agni Hotram. For example, I am telling, Prana Agni Hotram. Same sambar, rasam, vegetable, tair sadam. Look at that as you are offering that as an oblation to the Agni, that is called Prana Agni. There is prana inside you, and that Agni, it is called Jatharagni, fire juice. That is called fire, Jatharagni. This stomach is like a Homakunda. So every day 3 times you are doing Prana Agni Hotram. Manandra Agni Hotram ritual Pandramo illio, daily 3 rituals Pandram, Prana Agni Hotram ritual. Let's say Pranaya Swaha, Apanaya Swaha, Udayana Swaha, Samanaya Swaha. All we have to say when we are doing Parisechanam. No. They put only rice, they never say like. Mentally you have to feel Pranaya Swaha, Apanaya Swaha. Afterwards only you have to eat a morsel of food. No. This is called Prana Agnihotram. Ordinary food, but I look at that food as a Agnihotra Samanam. Pardon. This is the attitude of our culture, no? That is called Vedika culture. Vedika, the culture called heritage, Vedic heritage, Sampradaya. Even Shraddha karma also. Abdikam, every year they perform Shraddham. Our Shastra says, look at that Shraddham every year, what you are performing, you are doing in your village, but feel that you are doing in Gaya. Mentally feel. Gaya Shraddham is very powerful. Gaya Shraddham is very sacred. Therefore, when you are doing at home, Pitru's Karyam, that you can imagine this is Gaya. Kuvam Karayinile, but a Gaya you can think. Like that, all rituals, when you are practicing upasanas, one has to feel like that. This is only example, okay? Vedic upasanas, what are all prescribed, they have to do in this manner. There is a purpose. There is a lot of significance if you understand. Amazing how it transforms the person, gives jnana yogyata. Veda is very, very, first of all, understand Veda is very, very intelligent. It is a guiding factor to our life. Therefore, if you are intelligent, you take the intelligent guide. Up the PhD to get PhD, they take some assistance, guide like that. Veda is like a guide. So therefore, karma sahita sampad upasana gives what is the phalam. Sampad upasana definition I have given. Nikrishta vastuni vritkrishta bhavanaya. Utkrishta karma chintanam. Nikrishte utkrishta karma chintanam, or nikrishta karmani utkrishta karma chintanam. Utkrishta karma chintanam. Now what are the benefits of these two upasanas, sampad upasana and karma sahita sampad upasana? Sampad upasana gives swargaloka phalam. Sampad upasana gives swargaloka phalam. Karma sahita sampad upasana gives brahmaloka phalam. Karma sahita sampad upasana gives brahmaloka phalam or hiranyagarbha loka padam. So Ashvala priest is satisfied when Agnivalkya answered. So he withdraw from the discussion, debate. Upara Rama. Upara Rama. He withdraw. Then comes next Brahmanam. Second Brahmanam is known as Arthabhaga Brahmanam. Arthabhaga Brahmanam. Here also there are two topics. Arthabhaga Rishi is the challenger here. Hiranyagarbha Samsaritvam is the topic. Previous topic, a person goes to Hiranyagarbha Loka. So that Hiranyagarbha Loka, once a person goes there also, Hiranyagarbha Padavi also, there is a samsara gradation. There is a dukkham. That is the first topic. Then second topic is Jnanam as a moksha sadhanam. In Arthabhaga Brahmana, second Brahmana, second topic is Jnanam as a moksha sadhanam. So going to Brahmaloka is not ultimate. To say Yajnavalkya takes the second topic, Jnanam eva moksha sadhanam. Dukkha nivrittihi bhavati. Even a person perform rituals, go to higher lokas also, there is no guarantee you are free from sorrow. Ange kuda sorrow irukkumana, ange irukka vendiyadhu ange irukkum. There is a sorrow, gradation. What is that? Sense organs also they have. Why sorrow? The reason Agnivalkya gives. In higher lokas also, they have their own sense organs, not these sense organs. Those sense organs they are having grahaha, they are called grahaha. So today Chandra Grahanam, no? Grahaha means what? Catching. Catch matter. When you get a catch at your muscle, you will become immobile, no? A catch is always that, not cricket ball catch. Okay. Catch is that which makes you immobile. And like that, grahaha, sense organs are all like grahas. Sense objects are known as atigrahaha. Sense organs are known as atigrahaha. Since in Brahmaloka also they are all having sense organs and sense objects, sense pleasures, they are bound by that. There also mrityu is there. Mrityu in the sense what? Fear, insecurity, limitation. This is called mrityu, samsara, atigrahaha. Therefore, how to come out of this? How to come out of this mrityu, graha and atigraha? Only knowledge. That is second topic. Only one way out is knowledge, jnanam. Way out for what? Dukkham. Dukkham. You want to come out, jnanam only is the solution. So, Videha Mukti mentioned here in this topic. Therefore, Yajnavalkya said, just now we read, Punyena Punya Lokaha, Papena Papam Lokaha, Naraka Lokaha, Ubhabhyam Manushya Lokaha. So, with all mosquitoes problems, you again, a person has to struggle. So, therefore, what is the solution? Here itself you have to attain Aham Brahma Asmi. Dukkha Lesha Rahita. Dukkha Lesham Koda Illamal or Irkara or Nilamai. That is possible, Shastra says. Don't spend your whole time for stomach's sake. So, for entertain for ice, music season on the Kadake. Deepavali vandane kanniki taste also. Okay. In the festival vandana first tongue kada. I asked our mommy today, why you Kartika Deepamaki, why you do this urunda? And then the sweet vella put it upon one. Tiriya Swamini, you know, Ellar Pandra, Nano Pandra. So casually we start eating. Sorry, suvai, okay, rasam, you can enjoy music also, there is rasam, but never forget what is the purpose of life. You can enjoy, but that is not ultimate. So, enjoy the real Atma Raso Vaisaha Rasag Hevayam Labdhanandi Bhavati Atmananda. This Ananda and only music season irukra nanna irukum aprom poidum. Deepavali sweets mood kuda nanna irukum poidum aprom avladha. In the temporary Ananda. Okay. Now come to third Brahmanam, Bhujju Brahmanam. Bhujju. Bhujyu. Bhujju Brahmanam. Bhujju is the challenger here, therefore called Bhujju Brahmanam. Bajji gadu, Bhujju. Bhujju. Bhujji kuda kadiyadu. Okay, Bhujyu. Ashwamedha Yaga Phalam is asking here. Ashwamedha Yaga Phalam. This Bhujju asks about Yajnavalkya, what is that Yaga Phalam, that Ashwamedha Yaga Phalam? Yajnavalkya says Brahmaloka Prapti. Brahmaloka Prapti is the Phalam or Hiranyagarbha Loka Padavi Prapti. Third Brahmanam. First chapter is the Ashwamedha Yaga Phalam, Brahmaloka. Second topic is Hiranyagarbha Samsaritvam again. Brahmaloka Prapti again, Hiranyagarbha also Samsaritvam. how that samsaritvam, but indirectly it is mentioned, not directly. In the implicitly given, not explicitly, directly is not mentioned. That's why very difficult Veda mantras to understand. They are indirectly pointing out. So we require lot of subtle grasping power. Okay. So Devata Lokas, when she goes, how you say that Hiranyagarbha Loka has got limitation? You see, when a person does upasana, Ashwamedha yaga or any ritual, he travels to higher loka. When he is traveling, the devatas come and welcome him. Please come to our loka. They welcome that person. And they go take to one loka and other lokas, like that they are taking. That means what? From here they are taking there. Desha paricheda is there. Space-wise limitation is there. Where there is space-wise limitation, it is limited only. It is not here, it is there. That is called space-wise limitation. Desha parichinnata is called samsaritva. What we are trying to know is Desha Kala Aparichinna Brahman we are working for, for that knowledge. But this Brahmaloka, Hiranyagarbha Padavi, where you want to go, this is having Desha Parichinnata, Desha and space. Parichinnata means limitation, space-wise limitation. Just like you think, 750 square feet house romba chinnadi ayirka swamini. Just 1500 square feet or 2000 square feet anna nanna irukum. அதுக்கப்புறம் 2000 ஸ்கொயர் ஃபீட் வாங்கினதுக்கப்புறம் பேத்தி பேரன் எல்லாம் வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் இது சின்னதாக போச்சு வீடுன்னா. அதுக்கப்புறம் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் செப்பரேட் ஹவுஸ், இண்டிவிஜுவல் ஹவுஸ் இருந்தால் நன்னா இருக்குமோன்னா. இதுதான் ஸ்பேஸ் வைஸ் லிமிட்டேஷன். இங்கே எப்படியோ அங்கேயும் அப்படிதான். Therefore it is called samsaritvam. You never get satisfaction. These are the two topics. Okay, yaga phalam brahmaloka, ashwamedha yaga phalam, that phalam also only temporary. It is not giving permanent security because of its limitation. Then comes to fourth brahmanam, ushastha brahmanam. Ushastha brahmana. From here on, now upasana topic over, Vedanta topic is coming. உபாசனா டாப்பிக்கில் இஃப் யூ கொஞ்சம் அப்படி இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல, இந்த 4 to 8 மாத்திரம் யூ ஹேவ் டு பி வெரி வெரி அலர்ட். ஓகே, ஐ நோ யூ ஆர் ஆல் வெரி அலர்ட். உஷஸ்தா இஸ் த சேலஞ்சர் ஹியர். Various challengers are varying, many challengers and many questioners are there, but one person is champion standing there. Who is that champion? Yajnavalkya. He is only answering for all of them. How great he is. When he called his disciple Samashrava, Yajnavalkya discovered the Shukla Yajurveda. And when he addressed his student Samashrava, the one who sings Samaveda, therefore he is called Samashrava, his disciple name. Disciple knows Samaveda means what? Yajnavalkya knows Samaveda in Artham. Samaveda also he knows. So such a great scholar, Jnani. First topic is, in this is, Jivatma Swarupam or Atma Vidya is the topic. Ushastha asked Yajnavalkya, tell me what is Atma, which is innermost essence of the individual. Ushastha asked Yajnavalkya, hey Yajnavalkya, tell me what is Atma, that which is innermost principle of that individual. Tell me the nature of that Atma. Description. For that Yajnavalkya says, it is the self-evident consciousness, aham, awareness, self-evident consciousness principle, which is not the part of the body, property of the body, product of the body, that which is independently existing, separate from body-mind complex, and which is all-pervading inside the body and outside the body also. Inside the body, outside the body. Outside the body, inside body also it is available. It enlivens the material body-mind complex. It makes the body-mind complex sentient. Inert body-mind complex. என்னமோ ஹெட்டுக்கு நாடிங் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கும் 10 வருஷமா. How this nodding is possible? Inert body, flesh, blood, bones, conglomeration, only that components together, moving, functioning because of consciousness. Because of which we are all conscious of, we are not conscious of. Because of which we are all conscious of, we are not conscious of. What a mistake we are doing. Therefore, Yajnavalkya is reminding all you people, you are listening to me, because of which consciousness, be conscious of that consciousness. Never be complacent, never ignore that. Don't think consciousness is something else. Swamini is talking so nicely about consciousness. You are that consciousness. You cannot miss it. Anything you can miss in the world except that is yourself. You can never miss yourself. You are that consciousness. That's what he says. This consciousness enlivens the body-mind complex, which is not available after the death of the body. It is not transactable after the fall of the body. It survives, Atma survives even after the fall of the body. So remember all the way these features of consciousness. Therefore, this method also has been given here, applying the principle. What is that principle? I am different from whatever I experience. I am different from whatever I experience. Na drishter drashtaram, shruter shrotaram. The seer is different from the seen. The hearer is different from the heard. Like that, we have to understand the thinker is different from the what he thought of. It's a different. This is, you have to supply for every experiencer, experienced. Subject is always different from the object which is experienced. Observer is different from the observed. Knower is different from the known. Therefore, that is Atma. I am different from various vritti jnanams, cognitions. Seen, known, heard, tasted, everything, whatever you are getting vritti jnanam, it is a cognition. From every cognition, I am different from every cognition, vritti jnanam. I am the awarer of every cognition. Deha vyatirikta, mana vyatirikta, atma ahamasmi. I am the witnesser of my own thoughts. Therefore, I am the subject. Whatever I thought of is anatma. The thinker is different from that objects what he thought of. They are all anatma. Every name, form, everything is anatma. I am atma, the subject. Subject can never become the object. Object can never become the subject. Object is object, subject is subject. Object is anatma, the entire universe. I, the Atma, I am the subject. Ever the subject. Therefore, you can never objectify the Atma. Why? Fortunately, that Atma happens to be you yourself, the subject. Therefore, you can never experience yourself. Then what is the proof I exist in? Enna kelvi. What is the proof I exist in? Every experience is the proof that need not be proved. Every experiencer experiencing many experiences is experiencing. The experiences are the proof for the existence of experiencer. Okay, because you are already know that. Just I am sharing. You know, I know that you know. Okay. Next Brahmana, fifth Brahmanam is Kahola Brahmanam. Kahola is the challenger here. Now here Agnivalkya reveals this consciousness is ever free from problems. This consciousness, whatever I have given description, this consciousness is free from problems. Anatma body, physical body has got physical problems, mental body has got emotional problems, intellectual body has got intellectual problems. Atma doesn't have any problems. So therefore, body, mind, intellect, what are all problems are there? Problem illenna wonder there. It is never free from problem. Atma is ever free from problem. Never try to adjust body-mind complex. Okay? Don't waste your time. Don't try to adjust the anatma. It is of the nature of defective nature. Anatma is of the nature of defective nature. You can never correct it. It is like அது ஒரு ரூபிக் ஃப்ளெக்ஸ் ஏதோ இட் அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணுவான் ருபெக்ஸ் சம்திங் அது மாதிரி ஒரு அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ண இன்னும் அதே மாதிரி பால்ஸ் உள்ளே போகிறதுக்காக ஒரு பால் உள்ளே போகணும் பால் வெளியில் வரும் எல்லாம் சின்ன சின்ன பால்ஸ். ஹேவ் யூ பிளேட் தட் கேம்? சின்ன வயசில் அது இப்படி பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும். எல்லா பால்ஸும் உள்ளே போகணும். அது போகிறதுக்குள்ளே நமக்கு அப்படியே டயர்ட் ஆகும். ஒரு 2 balls gone, 1 ball came out. 3 balls gone, 2 came out. அது மாதிரி தான் அனாத்மா. நாய் வால் மாதிரி எவ்வளோ கரெக்ட் பண்ணினாலும் பண்ணவே முடியாது. எதுக்கு வேஸ்ட்? யூஸ் இட். இட் இஸ் அன் இன்ஸ்ட்ருமெண்ட். யூஸ் இட். சே claim I am Brahman. Say thanks to the body mind complex. This is called art of living. எங்கெங்கோ ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங்னு போய் பிராணாயாம் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணுறான். வாட் இஸ் ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங்? திஸ் இஸ் கால்ட் ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங். வேதிக் லைஃப் ஸ்டைல் இஸ் ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங். வேதிக் ஞானம் இஸ் ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங். ஆத்ம ஞானம் இஸ் ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங். Wonderful living our rishis have given to us. Why people are not knowing? Simple. This is the simplest jnanam. Easy. Wherever you are, you need not do anything. Anandam, anandam, anandam. Therefore, he says, he gives a second topic. So, this anatma body-mind complex is ever defective. Therefore, you want to claim that you are atma. How to know that atma? Then Kahol asked, how to know that atma? Wonderful, when you are talking about atma, please tell me how to attain that. He gives sadhanas, 4 sadhanas. Yajnavalkya says, first sadhanam is Shravanam. Listening to scriptures from a competent teacher systematically for a length of time. Don't go here and there and once in a while hearing won't work. Consistent, systematic study of Vedantic scriptures under a competent, alive teacher for a length of time. Shravanam. Otherwise, there is no knowledge possible at all. Never go here and there. Study from one teacher until you get knowledge. Don't waste your time. Systematically study. Shravanam. Then Mananam. Continue study again and again read your notes, listen to your cassettes, CDs again and again. அதே வேலை தான் இருக்கணும். இவனுக்கு என்னமா சாஸ்திரம் பைத்தியம்னு சொல்லணும். வீட்டில் இருக்கவங்க எல்லாம் யாருமே எல்லாரும் சொல்லணும், இவனுக்கு எல்லாம் சாஸ்திரம் பைத்தியம்னா அது சொன்னால் யூ ஆர் த பெஸ்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்னு அர்த்தம். நான் சர்டிஃபிகேட் கொடுக்குறேன், ஐ கிவ் த சர்டிஃபிகேட். எஸ், தே ஷுட் சே லைக் தட். People are mad of cricket. People are mad of cinema actors, cinemas. Why they are mad of those things? Obsessed with so many things. What wrong we are obsessed with Vedanta? What wrong with we are obsessed with Vedanta? Nothing wrong. Yes, I am obsessed with Vedanta. I am obsessed with my Guru. I am obsessed with the Shastra study, Shravanam, Mananam and all. If they think I am mad, I am obsessed, okay, let them think. It is a certificate for me. Yes or no? Yeah, yes. Then do Nididhyasanam, third sadhana, contemplation. Reliving in the teaching, masticating, assimilating the teaching, internalizing the teaching again and again and again. Pashyan, Srunvan, Sprishan, Jigran. While talking, while walking, while eating, while doing anything, adhe chintanala irukana eppovume. Swamini should come in our mind all the time. The shabdam has to ring and enga thottane kuda aham brahmasmi varanam. அந்த அளவுக்கு we have to aham brahmasmi मनोबुद्धि अहंकार चित्तानि नाहम न च श्रोत्र जिह्वे न च घ्राण नेत्रे न च व्योम भूमिर् न तेजो न वायु चिदानंद रूपः न मे द्वेष रागौ न मे लोभ मोह न पुण्यम न पापम न सौख्यम न दुःखम. Every time I have to say like that continuously. I am dead to the world is dead to me. The moment, that is called fourth sadhana, sannyasa. That is real sannyasa. Not wearing saffron clothes. Real sannyasa, I minimize my worldly talk. I minimize my worldly interactions. I minimize worldly possessions. I live like a sannyasi. Pure sannyasi. Internals யாருக்கு தெரியாது வெளியில. அவர் எல்லாம் சொல்லணும், இவன் ஒரு சன்னியாசி தான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லணும். இட் இஸ் சர்டிஃபிகேட் ஃபார் மீனர். யார் கூட பேச மாட்டான், எங்கேயும் மிங்கில் பண்ண மாட்டான், ரொம்ப சிம்பிளாக இருப்பான். வெரி வெரி சிம்பிள். நாட் ஹேவிங் எனி பொசிஷன்ஸ், பொசசிவ் நேச்சர் ஆல்சோ. எவ்ரி ஒன் ஷுட் சே he is like a sannyasin. Then I am a right sadhaka. This is called sannyasa. 4 sadhanas. So these sadhanas will help you to claim that you are Atma. Then comes 6th Brahmanam, Gargi Brahmanam. Gargi is coming. Okay. Brahmavadini, highly intelligent. One Gargi is equal to many Panditas. Many Panditas and one Gargi equal anamata. Very intelligent. She alone comes 2 times here in this. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ one time, no? She comes 2 times. 6th Brahmanam, Gargi Brahmanam, Yajnavalkya talk about different lokas. She is asking about different lokas. Yajnavalkya talks about nearly 9 lokas he is explaining. Aditya Loka, Chandra Loka, Prajapati Loka, Swapna Loka, all lokas, different lokas. Gandharva Loka, Deva Loka, Brahma Loka, so many lokas are there. Swamini, are there really? You are there, no? You are there. When you are there, why they are not? They are also there. Okay. These lokas are not available for sense organs perception. Yajnavalkya says, oh Gargi, what the lokas you want to know that information, all these lokas, none of them you can see through your eyes. They are all made up of matter. All lokas are made up of matter. That is why any loka, if you go also, there is also what? Loka means a big loka made up of matter and artha. Recently, yesterday on news, was some 22 something. They have found out one people can go and live. After a few years, people go there and live. Like that, they are finding so many. Allah matter. Everything is matter. Gross matter, grosser, grossest. Subtle matter, subtler, subtlest matter. Gargi is asking, tell me what is that subtler than subtlest? Inka subtile paaka mudiyada, subtler than subtlest. How can you see? Subtle, subtler you cannot see. Sthula, sthulatara, sthulatama. Gross, grosser, grossest. Sthula means gross. Sthulatara means more grosser. That is sthulatara. Grossest, sthulatama. Similarly, sukshma, subtle. Sukshma, sukshmatara, sukshmatama. Subtle, subtler, subtlest. Like that. Subtlest, subtler than subtlest. Subtler, subtlest you can't see. That is why this Atma is neither subtler or subtle or subtlest also. It is beyond subtlest. How science cannot approach this Atma, people cannot come to know this Atma. It is not available for science. Any science is in the field of only matter. Atma is not matter, it is beyond matter. Therefore, doesn't matter, and people are sitting. When it is beyond matter, therefore doesn't matter. Therefore, we want to continue in matter. If you want to continue, atona artham ani sonar. Yagnavalkya enna sonar? Artham. This is inferior. Inferior. Atma alone is superior. So Gargi asked, is there a matter which is subtle than subtlest? Is there a matter which is subtle than subtlest? Yagnavalkya says, logically, intellectually, you can come to subtler than subtlest matter. Logically, you can come. But you can never, intellect cannot comprehend, cannot conceive that what is that subtler than subtlest. Logically, cholalam, verbally. How intellect can grasp that subtler than subtlest? Intellect cannot reach. Your intellect is only gross, grosser, grossest, subtle some extent, atom, virus, bacteria, or microscope, microbes and all you can see. Atoms and all you can do test. Subtler than subtlest, even your intellect cannot enter that field. Therefore, don't go too much logically. Okay. What about Atma? Atma is illogical. Metaphysics. It is not available for physics. It is metaphysics. Not metal physics. Metaphysics. Therefore, Yagnavalkya says, don't ask more. Enough, Gargi, stop. Thala vidichudu, your head will burst if you ask. Don't take literally. Yagnavalkya mean that your head will burst. Your intellect, it's a mind-boggling subject. Better not to probe into that Atma to know it intellectually. A matter subtler than subtlest, even matter subtler than subtlest, your intellect cannot reach. Therefore, better avoid, stop that with that tenor. Then she go back, she withdraw. Then comes next Brahmanam, Antaryami Brahmanam, 7th Brahmanam. So this is what subject? Tatpada Pradhanam over now, until now. Tatpada Pradhanam means entire lokas, entire whole universe. This is Tatpada Pradhanam. Macro level. First micro, Jivatma Swarupam. Then Tatpada means total. What is the inner essence of this Tvam-pada and Tatpada? Inner essence, Antaryami Brahmanam. The inner essence. After discussing micro and macro, what is the inner content of this micro and macro, individual and total? Uddalaka is the challenger. Here also two topics, Hiranyagarbha and Antaryami. From matter we have come to consciousness principle, which expresses itself through the matter. Consciousness, just as electricity expresses itself through electrical gadgets, bulb, fan, mic. Electricity is expressing, manifesting through these mediums. This simple example is enough to get gnanam. In simple example, electricity is manifesting through its gadgets. Similarly, Atma, I the Atma am manifesting through the mediums, through the matter mediums. I the consciousness principle, I am expressing myself through the body-mind complex. Adi kota vittitom, adi marandittom, and now we are taking body-mind complex, because of which body-mind is functioning. Around the page, aha, aha, and oho. That is the fact. Why there is nobody? He born the world. என்ன விஷயம் இதில் ஒன்றுமே கிடையாது. யூ ஆர் தட். இது மூலமாக இந்த உடம்பு நடக்கிறதோ பறக்கிறதோ பேசுகிறதோ எல்லாமே பண்ணுறது என்ன அப்பான்னு சொன்னால் கூட தட் இஸ் அகடித கடனா பட்டியசி மாயா மெஸ்மரைசிங். ஓகே, நவ் ஹியர் Yajnavalkya says Hiranyagarbha is also consciousness manifesting in refined matter. Hiranyagarbha, whom we call Brahmaji, is none other than consciousness only, who is manifesting in subtle universe. Sukshma prapancha, sthula prapancha, sukshma prapancha, karana prapancha. Samashti sukshma prapancha is called Hiranyagarbha. Samashti sukshma prapancha pratvimbita chaitanyam. The reflected consciousness who is reflecting, the consciousness who is reflecting in the total subtle universe known as Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha. Antaryami. Antaryami is one, the consciousness who is manifesting in that Ishvara, in the form of Ishvara. Antaryami. Antaryami is equal to consciousness manifesting in the subtlest form of matter. Subtlest form of matter. Therefore, you have to recollect RC1, RC2, RC3, RC4. RC1, RC2, RC3 means reflected consciousness reflecting in Sthula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram, Karana Shariram, micro level. RC4, RC5, RC6 reflected consciousness in gross universe, Sthula Prapancham, subtle universe, Sukshma Prapancham, and causal universe. It is called RC4, RC5, RC6. Reflected consciousness. How many OCs are there? One OC reflecting in 6 ways. In this body-mind complex 3, 1, 2, 3 RCs, and in universe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Care of Mandukyopanishad. Okay, Antaryami is the one who is the Ishvara behind the subtlest matter called God. Reflected consciousness alone. Reflected consciousness who is manifesting in that finest, refinest, subtler than subtlest matter called Ishvaraha, God or Antaryami. Ishvara sarvabhutanam hruddeshe Arjuna tishtati Brahmayan sarvabhutani yantra rudhani mayaya. That is called Antaryami Brahmanam. Krishna borrows from Brihadaranyakopanishad. Antaryami Antaha Tishtan Yamayati iti Antaryami. Residing inside and controlling the entire universe. Ruling inside available. Antaha Stitva. Yamayati means controls, rules over. Therefore, God is one who is there in your heart and rules. Therefore, his name is called what? Antaryami, God. What do you mean by God? Generator, operator, destroyer. Ella alphabets da. Pudusa irukkum eppome. That is the greatness of Shastra. Inna Swamini itna vaati kettina kuda romba nanna irukku kettinde irukkanum. Because it is about yourself, no? You love to hear more and more. Okay. So universe is nothing but consciousness alone. Invisible consciousness behind all macro and micro is Antaryami. Invisible consciousness behind micro matter, macro matter is that Antaryami. This is the definition of Ishvara. Now Rishi Uddalaka name he has to give here. Actually Uddalaka Brahmana ani chollanam in the Brahmana. What? 7th Brahmana. But not Uddalaka Brahmana. It is Antaryami Brahmana. Ishwaran vandittar illiyo? And then Uddalaka kept aside. Antaryami Brahmana. So very, very important Brahmanam. Next Brahmanam, 8th Brahmanam, Akshara Brahmanam. Again Gargi comes. Swamiji puts a joke. Gargi comes with a helmet. Enna tala vadichidu ani sollitarile, your head will burst ani sonna udane second time she is coming. So she is wearing helmet and coming ani solrar. Chuma, orike joke. Okay. And carefully she is coming to ask very important question. What every Pandit has left. Now, all Panditas, they didn't ask that question. So she want to ask that question. Akshara Brahmanam. This Brahmanam is known as Akshara Brahmanam. Antaryami. About this Antaryami she is asking. And that is first topic. Then again Aksharam. About Aksharam. Antaryami is known as Saguna Ishvaraha. The consciousness manifesting through the matter is always distorted. The consciousness which reflects in any matter, either macro or micro, it is always a distorted one because of attributes. If it is in micro, it is alpagnatvam. Limitation is there. Not all pervading, no, all pervading the. Knows very little. In the last class, Brihadaranyakopanishad second chapter, Chollan Chonna Yara Solvela. Adha Nam Alpagnatvam. All these are limitations. Consciousness with distorted attributes, limitations, it is there. Macro level also, Ishvara, Atma, the consciousness behind that Ishvara body is also distorted with higher attributes, Sarvagnatvam, Sarvagatatvam, omniscient, omnipotent. We are alpicient, alpipotent. The micro anna kammi, macro anna more. That's all. But distortion is distortion. President driver anna kuda driver da. Namma driver anna kuda driver da. Adu madri, once matter is associated, matter is having umpteen limitations. Okay. Therefore, minus attributes, consciousness is distortionless, gradationless, changeless, defectiveless. All consciousness is ever defectiveless only. It is free from all defects, but it appears as though limited. it appears as though finite. Infinite consciousness is available in the finite body-mind complex. That consciousness which is attributeless is Aksharam. The matter has seen, now the matter has been discussed, and reflected consciousness also discussed. OC is what? Aksharam. Naksharati iti Aksharam. That which never perish, imperishable one, is called Aksharam. OC, original consciousness. So OC is Asthulam, Ananu, Ahrasvam, Adirgham, Alohitam, Achayam. It is free from neti, neti, neti. Not this, not this, not this. It is free from all limitation. It is neither short, it is not long, it is not fat, it is not thin, it is not fair, it is not black, it is not long, it is not short. Yennapanna. That which is free from all attributes is you, the consciousness. I am fat and chonna, you are identifying with the body. I am emotional chonna, you are identifying with the mind. I am very sharp intellect and you are identifying with Vijnanamaya Kosha. I am so happy today because of nice music and you are identifying with Anandamaya Kosha. Therefore, without identifying with any kosha, you are. That's all. That is called Aksharam. Next Brahmana. Hiranyagarbha Upasanam, Shakalya Brahmanam. Shakalya, the last challenger, comes. Here also, say eighth Brahmana also Akshara Brahmanam. It is not Gargi Brahmanam. Ange Gargi Brahmanam chonna, inga Akshara Brahmanam cholano. Okay. Because Aksharam is very important. Hiranyagarbha Upasanam, ninth, last Brahmanam, Shakalya Brahmanam. Nirguna Brahma Jnanam, Neti Neti iti Vakyena. Finally, Agniyavalkya, Hiranyagarbha he explains again, and Nirguna Brahma. By saying Nirguna Brahma is this and not this, not this, not this. After negating everything, what remains is the negator. Unnegatable negator remains. That negator is Nirgunam Brahma, you are. Don't take you are means ahankara and mamakara, body mind complex. That is incidental. Okay, I am a spiritual being with incidental body, temporary body. That is Nirguna Brahma Jnanam. Then Agnivalkya turned. Now I am coming to ask all of you. You all asked me one. I am alone giving answers. Now come on, tell me, I am going to ask you some questions. Then he started asking questions. None of them gave answer to Yajnavalkya. All of them, Gargi, including Gargi. 8 challengers, none of them could give answer to Yajnavalkya. Then Yajnavalkya himself gave answer. He alone is the questioner. He alone is that one who replied also. With that, this 3rd chapter is concluded. So very, very important Brahmanam, the important chapter. Now important mantras you can note. 3, 2, 11 and 13. 3 common. 3rd chapter. Okay, first number is chapter. Second number, whatever I say, is Brahmanam. Then 3rd number, whatever I say, 2, 3 numbers that are mantras. 3, 2, 11 and 13. 3, 4, 1 and 2. 3, 5, 1, first mantra. Then 3, 7, 7th Brahmanam. Number 2, number 15 and 23. At least these mantras you go and read again. Okay. Again, 3rd chapter, 8th Brahmanam, 3, 8, 7 to 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All mantras. 7 to 11. Then last 3, 9, 9th Brahmanam, 26th and 28th mantra. 26th and 28th And the 28th is the most important mantra. Please go through your notes or mantras or CDs. If you CDs not yet given, cassettes you can listen, because the continuation, because this belong to Muni Brahmana, Muni Kanda, next chapter also, 4th chapter, so that you can enjoy more if you use that 1 week gaps to study these mantras. Okay, it's very, very important. With this, I conclude the 3rd chapter summary. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.